Okay, camera's all set up, and what we're going to show here is I'm going to pull this top ring. This is the piston from this bore. We're going to take this top ring and just drop her in there. Easy way to do it is to pinch the bottom together, drop her in there, and then what you want to do is, you know, level it off with the piston, nice and easy. Bloop. And then what I use here is, this is like a, what does it go down to? Tiny little feeler gauge. It goes from 10 all the way to 35, which is really all you need for checking like spark plugs and a bunch of other shit. So once you put this guy in here, you want to measure just this tiny little gap. And I think I opened this one up a tiny bit, but I think it's still tight. These were surprisingly tight for a top ring. You drop this in here. Yeah, I opened this one up for, I think it was 20. Now it's like 24. I don't think I can get any more than 24 in it. We'll try 28 right away. Nah, it's still not. What I want to do is I almost want to make them all 30. Just make them all fucking loose so I don't ever have this stupid ring butting issue ever again. So all you really want to do is, you got to watch, these things can be brittle. When you pull this ring out, you just want to file, you know, one of the sides down and take all the burrs off. They sell a ring filer where you can put it in and, you know, turn a little crank and it files them very nicely, but man, I don't know many people that have those. I just do it by hand. Open up this ring gap, make it nice and loose, hopefully have no more detonation issues. And another thing I need to do is, these things, this thing is such a cake. This is a really cakey motor. This motor smoked bad, he said. Probably, you know, valve stem seals I'm going to do because I'm going to do valve springs, but this oil control ring is just like completely seized, filled with dog shit. So that's got to get cleaned out, wiped out, everything else. Once that's all cleaned out, everything will be, you know, nice and happy. So on top of cleaning the piston, opening the ring gap, everything else, this motor should last 4 miles with all the attention it's getting. That's how it goes, right? So I'll do a little time lapse of some other stuff in assembly once I get rolling on that too, but that's it for now. Okay, more video here. I got everything pretty clean, you can see. I just wire wheeled it. It took like 2 seconds. It looks super clean, but really the wire wheel did all the work. So what I'm going to do next is take the rod apart. And I've never used this before. I have a tapered ring bore install tool. I think I showed it in one of my other videos where I did like a 5.3. It's a 378 bore. I don't have a 4-inch bore one. But my buddy Ackerman with the notch, he built this motor the other day. He has a 4005, like a 5 thousandths over. He let me borrow that. I mean, it's pretty close to a 4. So I'm hoping I can sneak my rings in, no problem with this guy, 4005. So just gonna spray a tiny bit of lube, see how it slides in there. We'll see how it goes. Because what I want to do, I mean, this funny how these cylinders have like really good cross hatching still. But I think I usually just put my Harbor Freight hone in there. Let's see. Probably put it in upside down, didn't I? I don't know. No, I think I did it right. This doesn't have a very big taper like the Summit one I have. What you do is you pop the skirt out, tiny bit, and you want the pin facing the balancer. See that little point? All the points are facing the balancer. So you want to do the same shit. So you get the skirt going, you know, try to line it up as good as you can. And I don't have my hammer here, and I'm not going to go get it, so we'll just, yeah, The 4005 one works good too. So if you're thinking about building a 6-liter or a stroker, you might as well get the 4005 so you can get the oversized pistons and the stock pistons in. So that worked out really good. So I'll yank that guy, hone the cylinder, and drop the piston in.